Hello everyone and welcome back to Tech Tuesdays. This is the show where I round up all the tech news from throughout the week and I give it to you in a digestible form. So without further ado, let's get started. Our first story is AMD could potentially working on the Nintendo NX processor. Rumors are saying it is highly likely AMD is working on the processor for the Nintendo NX. The company's chief financial officer said the company is working on multiple custom chips and hinted one of them was in gaming. On Friday, AMD chief executive Lisa Su said that the company is working on a custom contract supposed to be worth $1 billion in sales. It will be interesting to see what type of architecture the chip will use because the Wii U uses the PowerPC architecture, an outdated architecture to say the least. The company will most likely need to move up to the x86 architecture, but doing this would render backwards compatibility very different. Backwards compatibility has always been a staple of Nintendo consoles, and the Wii U is the only console currently with backwards compatibility, but obviously Xbox One is coming soon. We are expecting the NX to be announced fairly soon due to the influx of rumors that we've been hearing about the console over the last couple of months, so stay tuned for a potential Nintendo NX announcement. Our next story is the iPod Touch just got a refresh. You may or may not have heard that Apple refreshed the iPod Touch, Nano, and Shuffle this week. Unlike the past, Apple simply took the site down for a little while and added the new devices rather than holding a big event like they would in the past. The last time the iPod Touch line was updated was back in 2012, so the update was long overdue. Specs for the new iPod Touch include a 64-bit A8 processor, M8 coprocessor, iOS 8.4 with Apple Music, 4-inch Retina display, 1GB of RAM, 8-megapixel camera lacking OIS, and sapphire glass cover, 128GB of NAND flash brought to you by Toshiba. And iFixit gave it a 4 out of 10 repairability score, noting the battery may not be too difficult to replace, but the device could be a very difficult or very extensive repair if any one part breaks. The Nano and Shuffle were refreshed with new colors, all of which apply to the iPod Touch, including gold, dark blue, and pink, in addition to the already existing black, and silver. In other news, Hulu is working on ad-free streaming. Hulu is reportedly working on an ad-free streaming subscription service which could drop later this year. The project, codenamed NOAH, or No Ads Hulu, could cost between $12 and $14 a month. The high price could be a turnoff for some, but does offer next-day TV shows, which could potentially be an advantage for Hulu, is something you don't get for Netflix. In my opinion, this is kind of daily at a dollar short. I mean, Netflix already has ad-free streaming. There's a lot of services that offer ad-free streaming, and I think if Hulu really wanted to be competitive, this is something they should have done a while ago, but better late than never. On the other side of video streaming, we have Netflix with a potential price hike. When speaking to investors this week, Netflix CEO Reed Hastings warned that the price hikes could be coming for Netflix. The price hikes won't be coming this year, but over the course of the next decade. We want to take it very slow, Hastings said. Over the next decade, I think we'll be able to add more content and have more value and then price that appropriately. Netflix wants to push users to upgrade to higher tier packages with more streams at once and higher definitions. But it is currently unclear how Netflix plans to add more value for a higher subscription tier at this time. Over the weekend, NPD revealed the game sales for June. We have hardware and software reeling in $869.4 million in June, which was an 18% increase over last year. Games accounted for $345.5 million, which was also a 21% increase over this time last year. And Batman Arkham Knight and PS4 topped the game and system sales for the month of June. So here is the top 10 selling games of June. Batman Arkham Knight, The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited, Lego Jurassic World, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Splatoon, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto 5, Mortal Kombat X, NBA 2K15, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So that's it for this edition of Tech Tuesdays, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. There's a subscribe button somewhere in this general direction, and if you're interested, there's Tech Tuesdays and Philosophical Fridays down below me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.